Alongside the avalanche of major honors, Chelsea fans have been able to watch some genuinely incredible superstars play for their club over the last 2 decades. The likes of Didier Drogba, Frank Lampard, John Terry, and Eden Hazard are some of the best players to have ever graced the Premier League and are unquestionably legends of the game. Another, perhaps somewhat underrated, superstar who consistently dazzled the Stamford Bridge faithful during his time in West London was Cesc Fabregas. The former Arsenal gem was a key member of the Blues side that won 2 league titles in the mid-2010s and beat the Gunners in the 2019 Europa League final. Therefore, fans should be excited about reports linking them to another midfield gem who could be their new Fabregas. As they are every year, Chelsea have been busy in the market this summer, as on top of selling a host of players they don't really need, the club have made several exciting additions to Enzo Maresca's squad. Mega money deals, controversial moves, and big-name flops. This is the home of transfer news and opinion across Football Fancast. For example, while they didn't look great on Sunday, the likes of João Pedro, Liam Delap, and Jamie Gittin should make the side far more dangerous this season, and it feels like a matter of when, not if, Alejandro Garnacho joins them. Yet, even with the Argentines set to join, the West Londoners look set to make more signings before the window slams shut and are eyeing a midfield talent who could be their new Fabregas. At least that is according to a recent report from Spain, which has claimed that Chelsea are very interested in Marc Casado. In fact, the report goes further than that, revealing that the Blues have now made an offer for the Barcelona gem, which could be worth up to €50 million, which is about £43 million. Interestingly, the story claims that Hansi Flick does not want the 21-year-old to be sold, but that the Catalans need to raise funds, which is why they have not outright rejected the offer yet. It could be a complicated and costly transfer to get over the line, but given Casado's ability and immense potential, it's one worth fighting for, especially as he could be Chelsea's new Fabregas. It should go without saying that, at just 21 years old, Casado is not at the level Cesc was when he first joined Chelsea, but with time, he could certainly get there. After all, there are several key similarities between the players and their moves. For example, it would be another instance of the Blues going all out to sign an exciting Spanish midfielder from Barcelona. Additionally, while the spectacular prospect, as dubbed by Sergio Busquets, does play that little bit deeper than Cesc did during his time at the Bridge, he is still a creative force from the middle of the park. In 36 appearances for the Catalan outfit last season, he scored 1 goal and provided 6 assists, which comes out to a reasonably impressive average of a goal involvement every 5.14 games. His underlying numbers are even more impressive and point to a player who could be a metronomic midfielder for the West Londoners. According to FBref, he sits in the top 1% of midfielders in Europe's top 5 leagues for tackles in the middle third, the top 6% for completed passes and touches, the top 7% for passes in the final third, the top 9% for goal-creating actions from live passes, and more, all per 90. In other words, the midfield genius, as dubbed by U23 scout Antonio Mango, can take the ball from deep and either control the pace of the game or kickstart an attack, just like the World Cup winner used to. Finally, despite still being so young, the twice-capped international shows he isn't one to be overawed by the big occasion. Nor was he flustered by the task of helping Barcelona win a league title last season, which is just the sort of player Maresca would want in his side. Ultimately, it might not be a cheap transfer to get over the line, but Casado looks like the real deal and could be Chelsea's new Fabregas.